Hey guys, today is, what's today? Wednesday, November 28th, 2018. This day recap. What a crazy day on ALQA. So this is not the backside yet on AQA. This is not the backside yet. This morning I said the backside would be a break under $4 and then down to the 320 line. Right now it just made a new high, so the support should be 450, and then there's a channel down here. So $4 must hold with a fudge factor. So whenever you use a line, guys, whenever you use a line, there's always a fudge factor. The $4 does not mean exactly 450 or $4. There's an associated fudge factor you have to put in, and you have to see what I call that fudge factor, but another word is slippage. So slippage over the line, under the line, because once it breaks, momentum will take it either up or down over the line. Sometimes it hits the line, fine, and bounces off. That's exactly right. But so you scale around that area. So let's take a look at the fudge factor, what I mean by fudge factor. So 4 line, I keep saying 4 line, right? But in actuality, like the fudge factor takes it to 388, 380s, right? See, take a look at this guy here, 375. This one's $4. This one's a little higher. So if you do technical analysis, you can draw a trend line. Just draw a line up. It's getting higher and higher. It's not touching $4 anymore. You see what I'm saying? It's actually now touching 409. That's where I've been buying everything. 408. See? So I just gave you guys a little secret. And you're not feeling at $4 because it's moving up now. It's not at $4 anymore, guys. In the beginning, it was slippage under $4. You see how it does it? They're very tricky, man. So in the beginning, this was 375, the low. Became 385. Became $4. Became even higher. You see what I'm saying? It's stair-stepping higher. So you have to keep track of these things. And so I scale around those areas. And that's how I'm able to get these spots. It's scary as hell. I tell you right now, I nailed all of these moves up today. This is where confidence in the lines that you need the confidence. If you're going to be able to trade, you have to have confidence in your system, guys. If you're not, you're chasing the tops and you're selling the bottoms. What I'm doing is I trust my lines. I trust my strategy. So I'm putting orders out there and it comes to me. And then when it moves up, I can add more. It's called adding to a winner. But the initial, for me, this is how I do it. Everyone does it differently, right? For me, I put orders out there, feeler trades. And so if it hits, it hits. Those are what I call fantasy orders, right? If it hits, it hits. And this is why I top tick and bottom tick often. Because those are my fantasy orders and they so happen to coincide with technical analysis. There are tons of technical analysis you can do, right? You can do Fibonacci. You can do all sorts of stuff. You can make up your own weird indicator. Who's to say Bollinger Band is the best band, right? It could be some other band, marching band, college football bands, cheerleader band, whatever you want. Whatever works, works. So all these indicators that they create are all from probability, statistics, and math models, right? But you know what, man? At the end of the day, are those guys rich? Yeah, they are. You know why they're rich? They're fucking licensing that shit to you. They're not rich from trading. They're rich from fucking copywriting, patenting the Bollinger Band. Are they rich from fucking using their own shit to make money? No. If it is, it'd be so simple. You can create an algo based upon that one indicator, and you made $1 trillion. Why is it that all these Goldman Sachs algos are not making trillions of dollars all the time? They are making money, but they're not making money because of some simple indicator. They're making money because of high-frequency trading. Big difference. They're taking micro movements. They're taking advantage of what's called latency. So I'm sitting here in California, 3,000 miles from New York City. They are fucking next to the NASDAQ server. NASDAQ is licensing to them for a shitload of money space next to their fucking quotation server. They are milliseconds faster than me. in computer world, milliseconds is, oh shit. Milliseconds is basically an eternity. How many fucking cycles can a fucking computer do within a couple milliseconds? A lot, guys, a shitload. They can fucking do all your fucking work within that time frame. And so that's how they're making money. Oh shit, let's go down. Let's do this live trading. Shit, I don't want to tell you where I enter, but I'm scaling 450 line. And then down here, just, you know, you do small shares, you scale in. You know, so once again, guys, so what I'm trying to get at is indicators are indicators, guys. It's how you use them in theory and application that is going to make you money. It's not just, oh, I fucking let me see where I'm going to sell. I filled at 449. So let me show you exactly all my fills. I'm not bullshitting you guys here. Let me get rid of some of these things, guys. Okay. Let's move this over here. So the only reason I keep talking about indicators, just so you don't fall in love with whatever the fuck indicator that some fucking next guy is trying to sell to you, you know, some fucking shit. Even me, man, it's like an indicator. It's like, does it work for you or not? Let's see. I got all these fucking orders here. So I just opened up this fucking account here. So I'm still setting it up. I'm trying to fucking scalp this at the same time. Okay. It's actually filled here. So here are my orders. So I was scaling a 450 line. I got a little FOMO, to be honest. 459 was FOMO. 449 is where I really wanted it. So I did get FOMO. That's why I was trying to set up. I was like, fuck, because I was like, I wanted to fill. I didn't want to teach and have to go back and edit my shit. So now you see where I filled. As simple as that, guys. I have a ton of open windows. I have on one stock. It's like, why not, right, guys? So what you do is like, you key it in. Let me see what I'm scaling out. You key it in so that when the time comes, you can fucking just click the button. This is my hotkey, guys. This is my hotkeys. My hotkeys is not slamming a fucking thing. It's having multiple windows open, pre-filled orders in there. And so when that time comes, I hit it. It acts like a hotkey, but I'm not just, but these are pre-planned orders. So I'm waiting for it to come to me. I'm not fucking like, you know. Okay, let me change some of these orders on here. So I don't use hotkeys. You can use hotkeys you want, but I add to liquidity, guys. I plan my trades. I don't need to slam the shit. Sometimes I do when it breaks a certain thing. Like let's say 450, right? So if I wasn't trading, I would be slamming the 450 on a buy. On him that offers, and that's how you get. So if you're trading momentum, you could do that. If it breaks a certain, like if it breaks under 470, I'll slam the 470. But when I think it's not over, and I'm doing my channel trades, I add liquidity. What it does is I save on commission. You know, I add liquidity. It's a slow process. So here I'm going to tell you how to trade it methodically. Other people are slamming stuff and they're trading what's called momentum. And in my opinion, if you start out just fucking hammering momentum, you're going to lose your fucking money because all you're doing is chasing shit. You let the trades come to you, and that's how you get good entries, guys. You don't want to be slamming shit. If you slam shit, it's like you're chasing someone else's shit. You can do it if you want, but in my opinion, that's not the way to go. Okay, so Shit, I should have added it more. Fucking 449 was perfect, guys. Look at that. Someone put 25. So, you know, this is what I like to call like the bounce off of the big. I call it first bounce just to remind you. It's like the first big drop down to the resistance from a large movement up. Okay. We're going to have a bunch of these. So it's very difficult to teach everything in one shot. So I want to throw a lot of terms around. And these terms, it's hard to Google because I created these terms. It's just so that you, as an amateur or as a newbie, you understand what these terms are. I call it the first bounce is because I want to remind you that it works on the first try. The second and third tries, be careful. You come back to the well too many times, you're going to fall in the well. So notice what it did. The first, so it ripped, dude, from $4.30 to fucking $5.20. So I'm waiting for it to come back to the first resistance line. Oh shit, here it is. I'm going to sell half here. So I sold half at 469 from the 449. Made sense. And I'm going to try to hold it. So the reason I sold it because of this resistance line here at 470, and it's 50,000 shares. Now I'm going to sell the next one near $5 if it gets there. Just scaling out, you know, just scaling out. Hey, made money, right? So I call it the first bounce because I want to get the first, man, I should have sized more, but you know, the hooroo shit. But I call it the first bounce because that's the easiest, most probable bounce. It's from when it squeezes all the way up and then it drops back down quickly. You're going to nail a bounce. And then another word for it is called a dead cat bounce. It's a technical bounce, guys. It's a technical bounce, a dead cat bounce. Orders in. Because it went down way too fast. It went up, and so it's going to bounce off of the resistance. So I love to trade these. These are bouncer plays. I call it first bounce once again to remind myself that, you know what, man, the first time works. So the first time it worked, it went from 449 to 469. That's the easy one. If you want to make the easy money and just walk away, that's it. Done. 100% done. You're done. You made your money. You go back to the well, it may drop from 450 line all the way to 430 to 409. So the first one is the highest probability. Every subsequent time it goes back down, it's called a double test or a triple test of the support. In this case, all day, it worked out. It tested $4 line all day long. 1, 2, 3, you know. The next time it comes back down, guys, it may not test it. So the next time it hits 409, I'm going to buy 409. I'm going to flip it real quick because in my opinion, the next time it touches 409 twice, it's going to fall out. The bottom is going to fall out. I don't want to be there when it happens. I've seen it too many times. And that's why I like to remind myself the first bounce. So I'm going to get the first bounce when it comes back all the way down and then be careful at the next subsequent bounce. But here I can be more confident because 450 was just built. So, I mean, who knows what it is? I'm looking at the time. It's still noon. It's still early in the zombie hour. Around 1:30, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, hell no. I'm not being in this shit. I'm AEMD. Shit, do you have any left? I was short that shit too. Fuck. I used the F word. I'm cursing less right, guys. Let me take a look at this. So I see a triple top at 460 on ALQA. Why are you using 450 support? I'm using 450 support because it's a $half mental support line. And I'm looking at this line here. These are, in my opinion, fudge factors once again, right? These are fudge factors. You have to pick a line. And so I picked this 450 line. I use $half, whole dollars. Those are mental. And they may not be a technical line, but a mental line is very strong because a lot of retail traders trade off of a mental line. Who is doing $4.53? You know, stuff like that. $4.56. People don't think like that. So they're using mental lines. So they put sell orders at $6. I want to get out at $6. I want to get buying this at $4.50, you know. Only traders do weird numbers. So I do 8s and I do 7s because I'm superstitious. At the end of the day, it's all fudge factor, guys. You have to figure out, and believe it or not, in my opinion, each stock has a different best fill number. Is it 9? Is it 2? Is it whatever? You have to see, because sometimes it hits it and it doesn't go under that. So a lot of times I see that, dude. I'm at 7, never fucking hits 7, hits 8. And I'm at 8. Sometimes these stocks now hit 9, or sometimes you have to use 2 over the fucking whole number. So you try to figure it out. You know, the algos, if it's slow, the algos will fucking program to do that. If it's fast, you don't have to worry. It'll break through you'll break it and you'll hit the fudge factor like this. See? Okay, where's my shit here? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Get this filled at 448. And let me dump some when it goes up. I'm just scalping this, dude. All day you can make this, dude. 20-cent moves is fucking adds up. Do that 5 times, it's $1, guys. You know, so people just call it pikers or whatever. But it's like, hey, man, if you're making money consistently, do it until you can build a big enough bankroll, right? And when you can build a big enough bankroll, this might be the last bounce attempt I try. I want to teach you guys more than trade. Although this is fucking, this is so beautiful, man. Shit, guys. This is so beautiful. I mean, I'm getting these bounces like perfect. So it's what's called, I call it conforming to the chart. Bao, would you say the first bounce applies also bouncing off other indicators like pivot lines? Oh, of course. They're bouncing off. Everything is bouncing off of a line, guys. You know what I mean by line is it's a support line, is a resistance line, is a pivot line. They're basically technical analysis of see. Look at the band, dude. Perfect. All morning it was in a channel between $4.50 and $4. Is this coincidence? It's not coincidence, dude. This is probability. This is statistics. This is just the way it works, man. You know, you have to have confidence in technical analysis because that's the only way you can gauge. A lot of people use moving averages and all that. You know, like those are complicated. You can make them simplified. But at the end of the day, all those moving averages, when they cross and when they converge, you know what it is? It hits a line. You can overcomplicate your fucking ass, or you can just start out with a line. So I will tell you, so when I'm starting out, I want to learn the easier stuff, and then I can add more complexity to it, right? So learning resistance and support is the first thing you should do if you're starting out. If you want to get, and then you can do moving averages and you do all this stuff. Okay. Then you use VWAP, whatever you want to use. You can do all sorts of stuff. But in my opinion, learning simple stuff like just draw a straight horizontal line across, draw a diagonal line to see trends. Those, in my opinion, are very simple. Anybody can do. I'm just using 1 minute right now. You can do whatever you want. I have a bunch of different types of charts, guys, so we won't talk about that. I just want to talk about the simpler stuff. I could show you a bunch of different charts I use. Here is a bar. You can see the extreme points. You know, if you can make heads or tails of any of this stuff, but use what you think you can, you know, learn from. I mean, that's the bottom line. There's also this. Shows the volume, if you fucking make sense out of it. It was like, you know, 440, most of the volume here. And, you know, it's like, duh, no shit. So, you know, some people see this, but I don't really. I stick to my lines. If you want to add moving averages, that's awesome. You can do that. But at the end of the day, do what works. You have to see what your strategy is. If you're a swing trader, your time frame is going to be longer. It's not going to be a minute. I'm more of a day trader. I use minutes. Like you can do 5 minutes. It's up to you. Oh shit! There's 8. Yeah, baby. 8. There we go. I just sold more at 466, and I got one last fill. So I had 3 orders of this filled. So I had 3 orders of 440. I had 449 filled, 448 filled. Hey man, 20 cents adds up, man. Now I can hold the freebie shares for higher than, you know. Sweet, right? You just saw it, man. 449, 448 filled. Just dumped some at 466. It came to me, no stress. It's right around the line. When I'm doing this, am I scared? I'm only scared if I'm fucking thinking about it. If you think about it too much, you're not going to enter any trades. Oh, how did you know 449 was it? Why not $4? And at $4, why not $3? You see what I'm saying? At some point, you have to just fucking do it. I still get scared when I fucking look at this. I'm like, you know, like who doesn't get scared, right? Just fucking, but just do it. You live your fucking life. You drive a car, are you gonna be scared you're gonna die crashing a car every day? No, you have a confidence that you've been driving a car all your fucking for 25 years, and you just fucking do it. You wake up and you fucking do it. I have fucking confidence that's fucking this line, so I've been doing it. So basically start out with small size until you're confident, just like driver's ed, right? You're not fucking driving a Ferrari the first time you get in on the fucking, you know, super highway. You get a fucking cheap little car and you fucking go really slow and you learn. Same thing with day trading, guys. All these guys want to jump into a Ferrari the first time they drive a car. They're going to fucking crash and lose all your money. And this is why you have driver's education. You do a simulator, you do classroom. It's just the same exact thing, man. And when you start driving a car, you're still scared, guys. Fuck, man. That's like doing a U-turn, left-hand turns, blinkers. It's like so much shit. So think of driving a car just like trading a stock. Same thing. When you get in a car, what do? Where are you driving to? You plan the destination. You don't just get in and go, oh, fuck, drive around in circles. And that's what a lot of people want to do, right? They want to get in a car and trade and don't know what the fuck they're doing. So pre-plan. Or you just waste gas and mileage on your car, and then you're looking around and you crash your car. So that's a very good analogy you use too. Driving a car, man. How do you approach that driving a car? My average is $4.50 on ALQA while I'm doing this. No fucking easy. I size down because I can't focus while I'm doing the daily recap. I'm giving up money for you guys. This is such a fucking awesome trader, guys. There's so much fucking volume. The fear is this. So you can tell when it's still conforming to a chart by this. Right now, I have no problem buying every chart confirmation line because it's still conforming a chart. The moment it breaks through and does a vicious drop underneath a support line that I expected to hold, that's when I'm going, hey. It's different now. So what has it been doing? It has been doing exactly what I predicted. Supported at $4. Supported at $4.50. Twice at $4.50. So the next time it comes back, I'm not adding, guys. I'm not adding the $4.49. I sold 2/3 of my position. I have a third left for the $5 charge. When it comes back down, I may not. The third time, I may not. I might be scared. Looking at the time, it's still early. Maybe I would do it. But if it did not hold 450, now I'm like, hey, man, it's different now. I've got to be scared. So until it does that, you see what I'm saying? All morning it held. And then, so basically, I looked at this chart and I go, this stock, and I go, this stock, remember in our other daily recaps, it goes, it conforms to a chart. So when a stock conforms to a chart of this exact, like, this is pretty much exactly conforming to a chart, dude. I predicted all of the movements. I told you guys all the movements and they came. It means it conformed to technical analysis. And so an algo must be written to comply to the chart because an algo is blind trading. It's a computerized trading, right? So the only thing they can program then is what? Technical analysis. So this they skew the technical analysis. But in this case, I was able to predict where this technical analysis algo did. And so that's what I did. So you can say you mimic the algo, you kind of predict what the algo does, but don't have to worry about all that shit. It's just basically, does it conform to the chart as you think it is? If it doesn't, don't trade it. It's unpredictable. If you take a look at this and it's fucking doing exactly what technical analysis is saying to do, then it's conforming to the chart, and now I can predict it. Does that make sense, guys? Oh, fuck yeah. $4 all day long. until it breaks. 450 has not been tested. It's been tested twice. I'm looking at the time. The more time it goes, the more risk I have. I don't want to be stuck holding the bag of 450. I did two. I added twice on the 450 line. I'm still holding a third just in case it rips up. That's it. That's how I trade. I mean, or you could do, so that's the thing, guys. I mean, you can do one order and then just pray it hits, or you just do a bunch of them and you scalp around your trade. I call that recycling shares and trading around the core. Someone said it's amazing how you go long on all these dips. It's because, once again, I have confidence in my system. I have confidence in technical analysis. It's like, imagine if you drive a car for the first time, you crash and you see someone die. You're not going to get in the car again. Eventually you have to get back into the car. And how you do that? You take easy trips to the mall, around the parking lot. Oh shit! There we go. See that, man? Fuck yeah, baby. Where should I sell this shit? Where would it go? I would do I'm going to sell it early. 487. I'm out. I sold at 487. Just like that, guys. Let me show you. $487. Here are all my scales, guys. I wasn't bullshitting you guys. So this is a 487 before the daily recap on the first run to 487. I'm going to show you all this in the print. And so what I did here was I scaled to 489, 40, and I just started scaling out. I'm early. Just hit $5, but you can't have FOMO. Fuck, man. I made fucking 40 cents out of this shit. No, I didn't. Oh, I have a bunch of open orders, and so I didn't short it. It's a sell. I got it mixed up because I forgot I have a bunch of sells higher. It flagged it as a short sell for some reason. I don't fucking know. I bought it at 449, 448, and I started scaling out. I don't know why I fucking did this. This is a stupid sell right here. Stupid. I did this because I was doing the daily recap. I could have saved, if I didn't do the first stupid ass sell here, the next one would be that near $5. But it's fine. It is what it is, right? I took it. I mean, I was scared also because what if 450 was not the true line? At least I locked in a third. So you call this piker? Fuck, I don't care. But I did this whole shit all day. Let me show you the fucking chart, and then we'll talk. So now that I'm out of the position, guys. Now that I'm out, I still have a little shit left. Okay. It didn't all fill. Okay, that's good. It did that. Oh, for you. Well, I fucking top took that shit for 87. That's pretty good. Shit, man, I made decent money during the daily recap. Okay, I'm gonna stop trading. I'm gonna put more orders back in. Greed comes out because it fucking, why not? Fuck, I'm playing with the house money now. Okay, so let me all right, guys, let me figure this shit out. Okay, so now I'm done trading. My position is done. Let me make sure my position is not there. Okay, my position is done. Dude, that 487 sell was sick. Is that sick? The easiest trade for a long. Okay, so now I'm going to start the real daily recap. Now that I've finished scalping around. Let me dump the last of my shares just so I can fucking I don't really care where I sell it. Okay, let's do this. Let's go back to the real daily recap now, guys. What I wanted to show you was this. Look what I did all these. Greens are buys, reds are sells. All I've been doing is buying the line. So let's take a look. Let's look at this chart and look at this chart. The $4 line. All I did was buy it, and I'm buying it down actually to the 379. The fudge factor in the morning. So I did well in this stock from 379 all the way up to fucking like the 450 line. This is all I did all day. $4. Every time I hit the $4 channel, I would buy it and I would sell it up to the 440 line, ahead of the 450. Fudge factor means this. When a resistance is 450, there's a plus or minus error factor. That's what I call the fudge factor. And that's due to the pure fact of momentum. So let's consider this. How a car moving and you want to stop at a line. In order to stop exactly at a line, you have to be very good with the brake pedal and brake exactly to that line. Usually it's not there, right? Usually you're early in the brake or you're later in the brake. And so this is where scaling comes in. I don't know where the line exactly is, let's say $4. And so I do 409. The next one I would do 399 every 10 cents. That's how I scale. So instead of doing one order of 5,000 shares, I'm breaking it down maybe in 5 orders or 2 orders or 3 orders of 1,000 shares or 1,500 shares or 2,000 shares each. So it's slippage. That's what it is. So all day, this is all I'm doing. So let's unwind. Let's turn back the clock even before this. This is the important thing about this daily recap I want to show you guys. How to identify that this was a long? How to identify that this stock, I have so much confidence that it's not going to dump on me. This is the important part. Okay, showing you my trades is nothing. This is just showing you technical. This is all technical. Okay, now I'm going to teach you process. Fudge factor is up to you, man. There's no calculation. It's just you look at the stock and see how much slippage it does. And so that's why when you look at the $4 stock, you can have a 10-cent slippage, 20-cent slippage. Now you take a stock that's $50, 10 times more. Multiply that slippage, 10 cents, 20 cents. It becomes automatically a $1 slippage, $2 slippage. So that's why when you're trading large cap stock, guys, when you're trading large cap stocks, slippage is not going to be 20 cents. It's going to be a matter of dollars. And that's why people are getting killed trading large stock, large cap, and not understanding the slippage thing. So when a line is $50, give yourself fucking $2 slippage. So you start scaling at $50, but give it $2. Don't blow all your wad at $50. Give it some slippage. Just try that. You know, I don't know what the answer is because every stock's different. Every play is different. Every situation is different. That's why trading is so difficult, guys. It's so many nuances. If I'm trading by myself in an organic organism ecosystem, maybe I can create a system that's perfect because I'm only trading against that one person, that one organism. But now you factor millions of people like myself, like you guys right now, trying to compete, trading ALQA. I just told you I'm buying at 448. Some sucker might be putting, I'm going to put 449 to undercut him, to steal his prints. So you have a million of those guys doing that. So all of a sudden your system's fucking your system all of a sudden becomes dependent upon the other guy. That's why trading is so difficult. You're not trading in a bubble against one organism. You suddenly have an interaction between all these different organisms. And it's a living organism. And so that's why indicators, as good as they are, they're still fucking indicators, guys. And this is why in the beginning of the recap, let me make sure the recap's still recording. That's why you have to use the indicators and learn how to use them to profit from them. Just because an indicator says this is the line, if this is the moving average, it needs to do this. It doesn't do it. It's not a fucking gravity rule, guys. It's not like you can predict this shit like physics, okay? In hindsight, you can predict anything you want. But predictability for future events is very tricky. I can go back in time and show you exactly what you should do. And don't be conned by that type of education from other people, okay? Show me your prints. If you really think this is going to happen, show me your prints. Prove it to me. I can go back and do predictive modeling on everything. But does that model going to work the next time out? It may not. Always slippage, always does. In this case, let's go through this, okay? So this is a very important thing, guys. So how did I determine that ALQA was going to do this? And why? I'm a short seller by nature. My instinct is to fucking short. I have access to short shares of ALQA, and I never used it yet. I went long because the trend is long. You don't want to fight the trend. Yesterday I fucked up. So I'm going to show you how I fucked up and how I learned that from it. So this is the daily recap starting for real now. Those were just fielding questions. Look at this, man. It's funny. I just pointed to the screen. I forgot this is not a webcam, so you can't see me. So I'm pointing to this fucking $5 line. Let me see how many shares I got left. I got a tiny ass fucking share. Let me dump it. I don't care why I dump it. I just dumped it. Okay. Let's go back in time and figure out how I did this. I had tiny odd lot shit that never filled, so I'm not gonna do anything. Okay, so the first thing I did was this. So the scanner of the day. So this is the meat of the daily recap, guys. I'm starting, okay? Hey, ALQA was on the scanner. Let's do research on this. Type in ALQA to Finviz, or you can use Yahoo. I would recommend you use both and see if these numbers are equivalent. So let's do that. So I type in ALQA. I'm going to be very detailed because we're going to save this because I think this will be a very good learning experience because a lot of you guys are just long side traders. And so I'm showing you how I trade on the long side, okay? I want the best probability setups. So AQA, I go to Yahoo and there's a statistics and it shows a float. So this is why I fucked up yesterday, guys. ASNA. Was that yesterday? Why is the chart off? Wait, is it? Is this the right stock? ASNS. Duh. So I was really stupid yesterday, guys. So if you take a look at ASNS, fucking 5 million float. I used this fucking shit on Finviz. It showed me 13 million float. I guess it didn't factor in the institutional own and all that shit. I don't know what it is. I forgot to look. I was so careless yesterday, guys. So that's why I lost. I luckily I didn't lose that much considering the amount of shares I traded. I traded like almost 500,000 shares of that shit. So I'm like, dude. So yesterday's news, ASNS. What did it do? Some sort of merger shit, right? ASNS. Yesterday here. Agree to merge. Small ass, a huge institutional own. Let's take a look at the SEC filings. ASNS. No dilution. I know it's done no dilution. No fucking early shelves, file, all that, right? Let's take a look at ALQA. So the ALQA, I posted to the room, dude, this is very similar to ASNS. It's like a copycat. I posted this very early in pre-market to you guys. That I did my research and I realized these two are very similar. And it's kind of funny because that's what happens in trading, guys. One stock runs huge, another stock decides to copy the same shit. They're all going to die eventually, but the problem is you have to find when the top is, and that's how you short. If you're too, like yesterday, man, I lost because I was too early. I gave up, and then all of a sudden at the end of the day, it tanked. I made some money back because I shorted the 450 line in here, but I still ended up red. Okay, I gave up. And the moment I gave up, obviously, it dies another fucking dollar in, right? So I would have been fucking heavily green. But once again, timing is everything. We all know this shit is going to die. If someone gets, I told you so, it's going to die. Did you know it's going to hit 450? Are you that solvent? Do you have enough money to survive a squeeze from $1 to $4? I don't think so. No shit is going to die. Timing is very important. This is why you need to understand the front side, back side, and all this stuff, okay? So how do we make money? I lost yesterday on this. So now today I'm doing research on ALQA. You always have to do research, guys. You can't just look at the fucking chart. You can't just look at level 2. You have to see everything. You have to fucking look at everything. You have to look at filings. You have to look at news. So, you know, if you're just looking at one thing, if you're only looking at fundamentals, you're going to die. If you're going to just look at charts, you're going to die. You need everything in this game. People are getting smarter, guys. People are getting very smart. You have to be smarter than these guys. So ALQA, what's going on here? It's going to fucking merge again. Another fucking merge. Another merge shit. The same fucking float. Holy shit. Another fucking huge institutional ownership. What's going on? Let's look at the filings. AQA. Dude, there's no fucking dilution. Last shit was back in 2017. Ding, 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 ding. Fucking this might get squeezed up. Why? Because yesterday it worked for ASNS. The same fucking setup, guys. So I was like, dude, this is the same setup. I'm going to go long all day now. I fucked up yesterday by fighting this stupid shit. It's not going to get me again. The first time, okay, fine. I'm a dumbass. But if I would keep losing the same fucking way, then I might as well just retire from trading, guys. I'm not going to learn anything. So I own my loss. I learned how to, I thought about it. I went home. I really thought about my loss. I replayed my fucking trades during the day and figured out where I could fucking improve. So today, I recognized what we did was this. We looked at all the information to paint a picture. Remember I said in the last daily recap, I always want to paint the picture of my trade. Why am I entering this trade? I'm entering this trade because it's a merger with no dilution, low float. Low float got fucking rotated 10 times. 27 million trades, 3 million volume. 3 million float. Same exact setup. Merger, bullshit. Merger yesterday ran huge. So everybody's going to stockpile on this fucking stock. Everybody is going to want to long this to do a sympathy copycat of the last stock. So you have to be careful as well. This one, I was like, damn, it actually ran a lot, guys. I was kind of scared. So I didn't use super size. Because I'm like, can two same plays, similar plays, do the same thing? Have the same similar results? So I got scared, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? Fuck you being scared. You still fucking put your money in. If you're scared, just trade smaller. So I traded probably I was still kind of beat up from yesterday. But I didn't fucking cry. I didn't give up. I just came back and I decided, you know what, man? I'm going to make today a green day. I traded smaller. But but by trading smaller, dude, I wasn't that scared. And I ended up nailing all this shit and it added up. So let's take a look at what we did. So we identified the play. We painted the picture. The merger stuff, no dilution, copycat of yesterday's play. Then I pull up a fucking chart. You always have to pull up the chart. I like to use what's called big charts. 1 year. It blew by a year. So I need to go. I keep expanding out. Holy shit. Look at this chart. The resistance is like, and there's a gap fill here. Like, so $5, I didn't think it's going to hit this quick. I'm thinking 4 something. Because here it went 4 something. Like, look at this. 3 times it went to 4 something, guys. You draw a line across, and it went down. You know, so that was kind of like the resistance here. Uh-oh, it's coming back now. I'm going to cancel. Pussy. Maybe put a little shares in. Should I do it? What do you guys think? Should I go back to the well for the 3rd time? What do you guys think? Just know that it might go down to 409. That's the next spot. But fuck it. Why not? People are still fucking trapped, dude. I'm looking at the time. Still 1 p.m. Maybe one more play. But that's not. But now we know. If it didn't work, now we're gonna fucking just go bang our head, and next time don't do it. Coming back to the well too many times. But I looked at the chart. I'm like, dude, that's a huge potential. So now I'm tracking like on the upside potential, $5 line right here. You can zoom in this, but I'm not zooming in. You can zoom in this area. So there's a $5 resistance with a gap fill of $6. But essentially right now at $5, I already filled the gap. It filled the gap. The gap theory works like this. Gap theory. I'm going to explain to you why these stocks tend to like to fill the gap. Once again, this is my theory. But I always think of it as a bag holder theory. Who's left holding the bag? And so when I trade, I always think like, so when people are trading, they're trading VWAP, guys. So this is the same thing. Okay. VWAP is basically volume weighted average price. So that's the price that that's the price of all the stocks I traded for that day. Let's take a look at that. $4.21. It just coincided with the lines, right, guys? I didn't even need to look at the fucking VWAP to see where the volume, where most of the action was. The action was here. Okay, be very careful. There's a bunch of different VWAPs, man. There's intraday, there's pre-market, there's all sorts of stuff. There's also like time weighted average. There's all sorts of shit. So don't just what I use VWAP for is just a general look to confirm my lines. I'm looking at this. This is still bullish. My lines are showing me it's bullish. 1 support here, 2 support. It has to take out 2 support in order to be bearish. Sure enough, the VWAP confirms it. We are 50 cents above the break even of, well, the over underline, I call it, right? You can do that by eyeball too. So that's how I use VWAP, guys. I look at that to confirm the lines. You can use, so the more information, the better. So anybody that says don't use VWAP is stupid too. Someone that only uses VWAP but doesn't use any technical indicators like resistance lines is stupid too. Like I said, in trading, you have to use everything, guys. Every information works. The problem you have is too much information overload, and that could fucking hurt you too. And that's what I call overly convicted. And these are the amateur shorts who are overly convicted. This is a pig. It's like has no fucking earnings. It's gonna go bankrupt. It has 1 employee. Holy fuck! I'm upside down. I lost my house. And then I have to cover margin calls. I have forced to cover at the top. And then it comes back down. See, I told you I was fucking right. It's a fucking piece of shit. It's a pig. Pigs fly. No shit. This is a pig. Everyone knows it's a pig. But you cannot fucking chase the pig when it's flying. You have to wait for the pig to come back to earth, right? So overly convicted, is bad. When you know too much information or you think you know too much, that's a problem. You have to look at it from a very objective point of view and not a personal. So that's why they always say, do not marry a stock. When you marry someone, you have emotional attachment to it. So the terms you're hearing right now is do not marry a stock. I mean, do not have personal attachment to a stock. These guys that work for these companies, or these guys are fucking spend like a year following this technology following this company, doing all this fucking research, knowing every single filing. They are married to that stock. They think they know everything. They know more than you do. They know what they know. You know what the fuck the thing is? Take a look at the fucking action here. That's what the fucking action says. You do not know more than other people. You think you know more. You know, at the end of the day, the fucking algos know more than you. Whoever has the money knows more than you. Unless you're a guy that – so most of these stocks are being moved by someone with most money. Okay? That's why I love trading small caps, guys. It's not fucking natural. You're trading IBM. It's natural. It's more natural, but it's still being – it's still – every stock – okay, I'm going to say this. Every stock is manipulated by someone. The blue chips are manipulated by the funds, the hedge funds that own 80% of that shit. They dictate where it goes. Sometimes bad news come out, of course they're selling. And so the reason it comes down is because they're controlling. They're dumping fucking 80% of the fucking float to you. So big money is you have to ride with big money. So when you're trading large caps and stuff, just ride with momentum. You cannot fight the big guys. Same thing with an algo, small cap. These are all algos, okay? Everything's a fucking algo. So stop saying, oh, algo control. It's all algos. There's not a fucking fat man sitting here placing trades like I am. I'm the only fat man. So you have to trade with the fucking algo. And what the algo does is they have the money, dude. There's a reason why they're pumping this shit up. We don't know what the reason is. They could be, right now it's a merger. They're raising funds so that they can give the shares to the merged company. There's always a reason why the stock is up. They're creating some sort of liquidity to entice the buyer. They're giving shares to an insider. They're selling the shares for offering so that they can pay their payroll. You don't need to worry about all that shit. So do not be married to the stock. Just understand it enough as a trader to understand, is this a buy? Is this a sell? Or is it indeterminate? I do not know. So as a trader, don't worry about a short or a long, in my opinion. A buy is a buy. A sell is a sell. At this level, do you want to buy or do you want to sell? And if you do that, in my opinion, you may. So at this level, if it hits 450, you want to buy or sell. Don't even worry about long or short, right? Right now, I want to buy. But so the fear now is if it drops. See, I'm thinking too much of fear now. So in the morning, I wasn't. The reason I'm more fearful because I'm looking at the time. It's like it has fucking all day. It may fucking reverse on me, you know? So it's like how many times I want to go back to the well. The next time it comes down, maybe I'm not going to play it. I'm happy with my fucking gains. This is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to pull that order at 449, 448. I'm going to wait for it at the $4 line. I'm not going to have fucking FOMO. Why do I need to be in every single movement? And this is how traders give back all their gains, guys. I'm up a shitload right now. I'm going to go back to the last trade. And then you add to a loser, and next you know, your fucking cushion is gone. So the trader maturity, in my opinion, is one that is okay with not being in every move. It's okay if I miss this 50-cent fucking move. It goes to $6, so be it. I made money in the morning when it's the easiest time. When I saw it, when I can predict it, when it's high probability, when it's like a 20 blackjack hand, I fucking made money on it. Right now, it's a coin toss. I don't fucking know if it's going to go $5 or if it's going to go fucking $4. I don't need to be the fucking hero. If it goes to fucking $6, so be it. You need, as a trader in the long game, if you want to stay in this game, you have to be able to say, fuck it. I miss it. I miss it. Anybody that needs to be in the action 24/7, capture every move, is going to go broke. You need to be able to lock in a gain every day, guys. Or if you're a swing trader, it's different. But I'm just saying, if you're a day trader, you want to lock in the gains. This is not a fucking game of fucking trying to brag about top tick and bottom tick. You know what you want to brag about? Being green every day with no stress. Creating a system where you can replicate over and over. And I've given you guys that system. So let's go back to that. Okay. We kind of diverged on psychology, but it's a very important thing right now because the stock is sitting here. A lot of you guys are like, fuck, I missed the 450. I'm going to get in. I'm going to get in big. I'm getting it big. And that's how you die. Because the easier move, people like me already made the money on it. When it comes back down now, it's like, fuck, dude, it could be weak. First bounce is the strong one. Look at this shit. It goes up. Who the fuck knows? So I'm like, fuck. But at the same time, it's like, I made my money on easy. Okay? If I don't know it, it's okay. So who? No one knows. To be honest, guys, no one fucking can predict this shit, okay? Who the fuck knows, man? Some guy can come in and fucking slam 1 million shares on you. Who the fuck knows? You just know to do this, dude. Yeah, like Bear said, be consistent. How you be consistent? Trade the higher probability setups. That's all you can do. I should leave the fucking office, because if you know yourself and you know your personality, that you're gonna fucking get tempted, you know. Damn, look at that, dude. 57 move. But it didn't go down to them at 409. I had the order there too. It went down to 470. It's not enough meat. See that, guys? Don't get FOMO. It's not enough meat. It only went down to 470. Not enough meat, dude. It's trading in a fucking channel. And so I don't know, is trapping shorts or trapping longs? No trade for me. Has not, so far it's a long. Has not given an indicator that it is a short yet. But at the same time, it's heavy. It looks heavy. So that's another term that people like to use. It looks heavy. It looks like there's a lot of selling. Who the fuck knows? So this is above my pay grade now. I'm not an algo guy. I don't work for the algo. I'm done. To be honest, guys, at 1 o'clock, I'm done. I'm locked up, make my money. And this is back when I was younger. This is how I used to lose back all my money, guys. I would nail shit in the morning and then fucking just start trading again because it looks so attractive. And then what you do, you lose all your fucking money back. As a day trader, guys, you fucking want to make the easy money day in and day out and get the fuck out. Leave the stress to another person. You don't need the aggravation. So what if this goes to $10? Who gives a fuck? You fucking leave the house. You fucking locked in your money, dude. You do that every fucking day. $4,000 a day is $1 million a year. Every day. $500 a day is $100,000. $500 a day. Just 500. It's $100,000 a year. $250 a day is $50,000 extra income. Can you make $250 a day? Can you? Ask yourself, can you? You can. You can. The problem is making money is easy. Losing and keeping your money, that's the hard part, man. Keeping your money is the hard part. Making money is easy, guys. We make money all day. The problem is keeping that fucking money. So you have to train yourself to be disciplined to trade just the higher probability setups. And Dr. Brett Steinberger, he's a clinical psychologist, a trading coach, performance coach, all that is coming to the New York meetup, and he's going to talk about this stuff. A lot of us, including myself, may need psychological help to control our FOMO, to control our anger. You know, psychiatry, you know, people call it bullshit, whatever. But you know what, man? Talking to a friend works. Having a trading accountability buddy works. That's what a psychologist is. So find your own psychologist by having a trader, by a tab. We call it a tab. So now go into the member networking channel and find your own tab. A trading accountability buddy. That's a buddy you trust. That's going to trade with you, learn with you, be your sidekick. It just fucking help you. It's like, remember when you're young in kindergarten, when you go to field trips, this is your buddy. Hold your buddy's hand so he doesn't get lost. Same thing with this, guys. Yep. And so Dr. Brett is going to be there. A lot of these people like the fear of just making a trade. Like, it's a lot of sports guys, even like guys that are like fucking like $100 million contracts in sports. After they have a bad streak, like a baseball player, there's tons of them. They strike out and they're like fucking scared. They don't know how to hit the ball anymore. They question their swing. They question all this shit. And so they go to see a sports psychologist to fix their swing. So don't be embarrassed, man. These fucking guys are worth $100 million and they're going to see a shrink. Hedge funds hire these psychiatrists to analyze people's emotions and all that. So there are a lot of tricks they can do. We don't know. Maybe get a stress ball. Walk around, do something you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to be there. We're going to work with him, and hopefully on a more permanent basis. We'll see. But he's going to come into the New York meetup, and that's fucking awesome, man. So let's take a look at I keep going on tangent, but first what we did was we identified the process, right? Everyone understood the process to identify this was a similar trade to yesterday, and so I should go long. And so now I created a plan, reading the lines. So let's take a look at the lines again. Let's teach you how to fucking draw these lines. In the morning, on the way up, I didn't fucking touch it at all. Okay. In the morning, I waited for the bounce. I fucked up on the bounce. I sold too soon, but every bounce, it was a line. So now these lines are forming. You draw the line across, and in the beginning, you may not know how to do this, and we can guide you, which I guided the room all day. But if you have to look to read a book, go and learn stock charting. It's called stockcharts.com, or Google it, how to read technical analysis. Avoid all these fancy indicator guides. Just look for the resistance lines and pivot lines and stuff like that. That's it. Once you identify if this stock is a buy or a sell, half of your problem is gone. How did I figure this out? In the morning, VWAP was very low, like around here. It's supporting this bid. So now I'm like, dude, people are upside down. There are no dilution. Oh yeah, we're talking about gap theory. Gap theory. So what happens is when a stock gaps down like this, bunch of bag holders. Bunch of fucking bag holders, dude. Boom, gap down again. Bunch of ass bag holders. So what happens is this. There's two types of bag holders. One that's going to sell. Actually, three. One that's going to sell. One that's going to buy more. One that's going to hold. The ones that are selling. The one that's going to add is going to add. And then why they're adding to get their average down. Okay. And the ones that are holding, doesn't fucking matter. They're going to hold forever. They're like, I left it for dead. I bought this shit at fucking $5, $6, $4, and now it's $1. Fuck it. I'm all in. That's how most of you guys are, right? It's like, fuck it. It's like, I'm already down too much. I'm going to hold forever. And so those guys had a lot of opportunity to sell already, dude. All fucking months they fucking sell. So in my opinion, they clean out this fucking stock, dude. Just like ASNS. Let's take a look at that. And fucking shit. Now months to fucking clean out. And so when this fucking shit ripped up, guys, who was left? There's hardly any sellers left. The only sellers are the bag holders. But there's two types of bag holders. The three types I told you, right? One that already sold and one that added more. Most likely, the ones that added more are selling early on the run up to get the fuck out. Because the ones that added more are not, and so they're even the ones that are holding and that added more, it's gonna hold because you're fucking holding this shit. It means you believe in the fucking company and all this shit, right? And so that doesn't matter what all this. I'm just trying to explain to you gap theory. And so it fills the gap back up, and when it fills the gap back up, it dumps because now all those people that have been holding all that time is unloading for break even. And that's why it hits the gap, it fills the gap and goes down. Because every motherfucker is selling that shit because they held this shit for fucking 2 years. And they're so happy they're fucking even. I'm getting the fuck out. And that's why shit goes back to the gap and goes back down. So gap fill is a very important idea. And you know what? That's just my theory. I didn't read a book on this. It's just, and so I call it the bag holder theory. Whenever I trade a stock, I always think, who's the bag holder? Who's losing? Is it the shorts or the long? And so I'm going to try to punish either the shorts or the long. And so that's why when a stock breaks and goes on what's called the backside of the move, so if it goes under 370, here it comes, guys. What the fuck did I do? I'm not in. You see that, guys? I was fucking right. I'm not in. You see that shit? Fucking blew right through 449. I was fucking right. Look at that shit. It's gonna go down possibly fucking 380 now. But I'm gonna fucking scale like a motherfucker. Fuck. Fucking good, right, guys? Fucking that's beautiful. Is that fucking beautiful? Yeah, I recorded it, Tyler. Remember what I said? I fucking pulled all my fucking orders. It tricked the motherfuckers into thinking it's safe. And when it hit again, fuck, you're dead. I hope you guys are seeing this, man. This is amazing right now. Tell me you guys understand this. Tell me you guys are hearing this. Because this is what you need to understand about these moves. Don't be greedy towards the end of the day, man. It died at 1 p.m. Did a reversal, but the problem doesn't matter. When it hit again, when it broke down to me, it moved up every time. It was a higher low until the last time. Boom. Let's see where it settles. I'm still trading this, live trading this right now. Fucking beautiful. Oh shit. To cancel. Okay, I feel more at 408. I didn't feel at 449. Those guys at 449 are dumping right now to me. So let me fucking unscale some because I filled 3 orders already. I feel more at 409 and 408. I'm looking at that, just that fucking first bounce, guys. Just that fucking first bounce. I don't need much. Let's scale this motherfucker out. Yeah. I have a pretty good average because I was not FOMOing at 450. Too many times the well get killed. How many times have that happened to you? Happened to me all the time. So now I'm learning from my mistakes. The guys that bought 450 are selling to me at 408. I just scooped up all the shares at 408, guys. I was 398 and never hit. I was also 380. It may hit, may not. So I kind of like, so I'm waiting around the 380 line now. And then I'm hoping to pop over 420s, 430s and scale out. Take the easy first bounce. Ooh, shit. It's going down low. 380 line, 380 line. Sweaty business catching a knife, huh? I am at 380s. Then hit. I was kind of pussy at 398. It's okay. I don't want to get trapped too much, just in case. I have a certain maximum size share I want to get, and so that's what you do. You plan your trade around a max size share you want, and so you scale out to what you want to scale out. That way you don't make yourself too early. I kind of so now I have. I'm red on it right now, but it's okay. The trade's not over. I have another ad or two at 480s. $370 needs to hold. Based upon experience, I don't think the 380 will just dive right away. Long's going to step up to save it at the 370s. So I'm saving some of my powder there. Down like 10 cents. It's okay. It's not easy, man. Not easy. They're gonna fucking try to shake people out. Ooh shit. Ooh shit. Ooh shit. 388. I filled one more. And the last one will be 370. Let's hope it works. Scary stuff. So the lowest I feel was 388. There we go, baby. Come back up. Come back up. Let me see. It's just squeezed to 420. Let me see. I have confidence. I don't have confidence 370 hits. I don't know. 370 needs to hold. 408 was a premature ad, but fuck, I don't fucking know. Because 409 and 408 filled me every single time the first time around. You know, I don't. So the fudge factor is like, it's going to take it down. But I had FOMO because I'm like, it worked every fucking time before. So I'm going to try it there, you know. So I added 388. That's a better ad. Would save myself 20 cents, though. Look at the bounce, guys. Go, baby. 388. Yeah, 388 was pretty good. That was the bottom, I think. Now I'm sitting back and getting ready to scale. Come on, we need to break the 410 and then spike up. Let me see. I've got my orders ready. Let me test it. Yeah, let's see. Shorts are fighting this shit. Let them fight. Let them fight. This is the first area of support down here. That's what I'm trying to aim at here. So my cursor, this is my area, the support that I'm fucking playing off. And all this is noise in the middle. You know, remember, you have to play the outer lines, guys. The outer lines. You miss it, you miss it. 408 was premature. I should just say the 488, but 388. But okay, let's see. It looks scary as shit. It needs to look scary. It needs to dump everybody out who's along. I'll show you my trades when I'm done. Better hold, better hold. Double bottoming at the 380. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, I added more at 388. And then the last ads are 370s. And that's it. I'm not going to add any more after that. Who knows? I could be wrong. Who knows? Let me see. Scary shit. There we go. This is the last ad. All right. That was the last ad. 378. Shit. All right. I mean, I am in. Shit. I hope it doesn't go down here, man. Fuck. I'm still holding. Ooh, shit. This is the first real big dip of the day. I hope it's trapping all the fucking little shorts. Yeah, just watch this, guys. This is scary shit. Hey, man, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, right? Most of the time, that should work. Come on, bounce, bitch. Or like I said, you don't even have to fucking enter this shit. This is a very dangerous type of play, catching this fucking knife. I'm risking shit because I made money. But fuck, dude. For you guys who are not experienced, get the fuck out. Don't catch this knife. Don't catch this knife. I hope you're not. I shouldn't have fucking even told you about this shit. I don't want anybody to copy me, dude. Come on, beach. If it moves, it's going to be very fast. Supporting the 370. So my lowest out was 378. My average is not good because of the 408. My average is 395. Okay, I think it's bottoming, but fuck, dude, don't chase, don't buy. It's fucking deadly, man. I made money. I'm willing to risk some of my fucking earnings on it. So, I would have been, my average been super good if I didn't fucking do the 408s. You see how that works? Do the low end, guys. Remember I said 380s? I said 380s. If I was fucking 380s, I'd be fucking perfect right now. I'd be banking right now. Seriously, I'd be banking. The 408s cost me, but I'm still in it. Yeah. Just give me the fucking pop up. Come on. Come on. Come on. It needs to fucking violent move. There we go. Go. By going early, having FOMO, it fucks up my holding. So that's why I said entry is very important, guys. It creates this whole holding mentality. So you can hold longer if you have a better average. Now, if you're underwater, you're like, fuck, I want to just get out. Yes, Fernando, I said I was going to trade. I said I wasn't going to trade. You know how that shit goes, right, buddy? Let's see how this plays out. This is a good example. I mean, I'm fucking down on it. My average is 395. I think we're okay. Let's see. I might add back what I saw the 370s, you know, let's see. I think we're okay. Who the fuck knows? It's scary business. It's a scary business. I have a lot of cars, man. Why would I be driving a Ferrari every fucking day? That's why the trolls are fucking funny. Why is he driving that fucking Honda around? What the fuck do you drive? What the fuck, dude? I got a fucking, I have all these cars in their house. Like, why don't you fucking drive that shit every day? It's raining too. Okay. 390s are good. See, once I've seen the 390s, let them clean out some more panic people. They may have to test 370 again. But let's see. I sold some at 390s just so I could buy back at 370s. So when I got back to my average, I took some off because I screwed up. I should be in the 380s, not the 408. The 408s, the $4.08 buys were what fucked me up. I'm a very exact person when it comes to entries, and so I hate it when I'm like 20 cents down. But I didn't go that big on the 408s, so that was fine. But, come on. This is scary shit. 380 hold. Looks like hell. I was open order for 378 and didn't hit yet. So the 390 something I sold, 396 I sold some there. I was gonna add it back to 270, 370. So a 20-cent difference to better my average. So I'm scalping around my position right now. I had to clean up some of the bad orders I did at 408. And that's why I did that. $395 is my average. When I did say 380, this is where the discipline comes in. I had so much FOMO. Plus, I'm not set up because I'm talking to you guys too. But here it goes. Come on, go biatch. There we go. There we go. Took some more off. Now I have a good average where I can add back at 370. I took some more off around that area again, 396 area. Just doing my cleanup on the position I fucked up on. So I got out of those around break even. You see how that works? I stayed calm. I didn't panic. I knew my lines. I knew where I fucked up. I knew where I had to reduce. So now I'm back in the ball game by having a smaller size. Being able to get out a bunch of orders for break even is a big thing. Sometimes break even is the best shit. So now I can add and better my average after I sold those 396 areas. The first hurdle would be here. I'm looking. So somewhere around the 420 line would be fucking phenomenal. Say 380 to 420 would have been fucking sweet, but I fucked up. I had FOMO on these death candles. You know, you have to give it the super outermost lines, and it usually hits, and it did hit. But I didn't do the 449. Remember, that was the key right there, guys. That was key. Now clean out people. Now let's go. Let's make some money now. Come on. Break $4. It's gonna fucking steamroll up. Come on, baby. Give me 420s. Kind of fucked up. I should have a 380 average. And I'd be up to looking like, you know, nice 15 cents now. But you saw where I fucked up. But you saw I stayed calm. Now we go. See, now I'm fucking making money. Bottom tick this shit. 378 a bunch of times. 279. Now, you know, I'm getting my, I'm comfortable now. Chilling. VWAP is 422. Oh, I didn't even look at VWAP. How did I know it was 420? My chart says so. VWAP just kind of confirmed it. I'm going to reduce every 10 cents. You see how fucking having FOMO, adding early, fucked me up. I would be making pretty decent money right now. I would be able to hold longer. I would be able to be less stressed. So I was a victim to my own FOMO. I reduced some more here. Yep, took some off. I'm sitting pretty now. I still came out a winner. I'm still in the stock. I am still in half of my position right now. If I fucking didn't have FOMO, I would still be in the full position, starting to sell right now. But now that I did the FOMO, I got rid of half of it. I reduced some at break even, and then I reduced some at this area right here for a 10-cent gain. And now I'm working for the 320 for the next sell. I still have 3 sell orders left. I entered a decent size because that was the first bounce, so I was confident. So I had decent size on that. The first bounce is the easier play, like I always say, guys. So if you're going to go for the size, go to the first one. Don't go back for the second one. The second one should be a smaller size. Second one should be a smaller size. Come on, 420. I need 420 to break, and then the rest is gravy. Yeah. But the first bounce strategy worked. You see how that worked, guys? You guys could dump here for guaranteed gains, or you can hold out for more. First bounce strategy works, guys. You just have to fucking play the outside fucking lines. Yep, you do EMA, whatever, but hey, man, whatever you use works. And it coincides. Guys. Funny how these resistance coincides with the fucking EMA and all that. Because they all work together, guys. They all work together. It's like, which came first, chicken or the egg, right? EMA is a lagging indicator, guys. I like my lines better than the EMAs. You can use everything. It doesn't have to be use one. Use everything. Where would my stop be? I would probably dump it around the 3. If it broke under 370, I would dump at 350 something. I was like, fuck, that would hurt me. So, but you live and learn. I FOMO'd it. But this is the first bounce, so I was blessed that I was able to fucking get myself out of it. Okay, 420, bitch. Where are you? I'm not very good at holding, especially when I'm like I have a bad average. So I dumped more around the 410 line because I saw so many fucking sellers there. So I'm actually only in I am in probably a third of my position left. I only have a third of my position. Took it off of the 410 line. It was giving me trouble. I kind of screwed up on the entry, so it's like, I played it safe. I locked in my thing. There's a lot of hard work for not much return. But it all adds up, man. All adds up, guys. I'm still in 2/3 of my position. I had like you're just gonna test the 380 line again. It does not go from a straight line up sometimes. Most of the time it would not. It does these deviations, so you just have to work with it. Let me see. I'm going to add some back. Sold some, so I'm going to add some back 20 cents lower around the 480 line. I don't mind adding the 480 line. 380 line. The time 1 p.m. is just coincidental. This is no time. I like to call it 2 p.m. When it reaches 2 p.m., there's a big caution flag. Oh, there we go. Go, bitch. Big caution flag. So I tend not to go long and stay long because it went up all day. It needs to do a reversal to clean up for the next move, the end of the day move. So that's why towards the afternoon, there's usually a dump. ASNS did not have a dump. That's why it fucking fucked me up. I was anticipating that dump. If I had that dump, I'd be okay. Today it fucking did a dump. So those that shorted $5, I'm like, why did I fucking short $5, dude? I didn't short $5 because I was scared from yesterday. If I didn't have the loss yesterday, I would have shorted $5. So I played the safe way, and it's okay. I made money, no stress. The only stress I have was this buy up here. But I knew that was stressful because I'm catching a falling knife. Whenever you catch a falling knife, it's fucking scary, guys. So don't catch a falling knife unless you want to have fucking your face pounded in. Potentially. But I had a plan. I was willing to risk it. It sucked if I lost, but you know what, man? I played the odds. The odds say that most of the time this works. Fucking taking a long time. This is where I suck. I don't have the patience to hold. And so when it stalls like this, I'm fucking scared. I'm fucking reduce more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on this. Because as a short sell, I'm fucking scared, dude. I'm like, fuck, what if this thing falls to zero? Because, and so that's back in my mind. So I'm working on it. So it's a psychological thing. So if you recognize that and you know that fear is just in your head, you may be able to trade better, guys. First bounce. What's the difference that catch a knife? They're very similar. They're pretty much the same. What a first bounce is, it's the first bounce off of a huge wash. Oh, shit. See, back to the well too many times, bad. I have 2/3 of my position. Now I'm just fucking like just chilling and maybe dump it when it comes up. I'm fucking kind of scared. It breaks 370 and I'm fucking gone. Let's see where it goes. I'm still in it. 370. If it goes under 370, I'm done. I'm out. And I hope it goes back to 450 or $5 for the short. I should be out. Fuck it. I'm out. Fuck it. I don't want to fuck it. I'm out. I don't know why. Fuck. I was probably break even, lost a little bit, like $100 on the trade. Commissions and shit. So I'm out. Fuck. I think it's bottoming, man, but I don't want to risk it. I made money. I don't want to risk it. I'm out. I give it a chance. 370 needs to hold. Let's see. Maybe I'll get back in, but fuck, dude. Right now, you see how you getting this? I don't know thing. If I was the average of 380, I'd be fucking sitting pretty, But it's making it look weak on purpose. I'm back in at 380, 370. I will be out. Okay, so I gave it one more chance. Yep, there, perfect, man. Use a short there. I was hoping 4.6 breaks to 420, but that's great too. Now you see how The lines work. It's scary. Best not to do this. So the first bounce was the easy one up to the 406, guys, from the 380. So that was the guarantee. Remember I said, yeah, that was the guarantee money, you can take it. Now when it comes back down like this is the second bounce. Second bounce is scary. Third bounce, even more scary. Third bounce, I wouldn't fucking try it. Third bounce is fucking scary as shit. This is the second time it come back up and it supported it. So let me dump some of this shit. Let's go small, guys. Seriously. You have to train yourself like this. So, in my opinion, avoid this bullshit late in the day. Avoid it if you're a long trader. Avoid them. In the morning, you can do it because you have all day to work. At the end of the day, fuck, dude. People are dumping because they are underwater now. VWAP is 420, guys. That's where you should be shorting. This is, in my opinion, the backside of the trade until it breaks 320. So over and under is the $4. So let me fucking try to exit the fuck out and look for a short position. But the thing is, it's so manipulated, dude. You see how they saved it exactly where I said they should save it? 370, the 380 line. They saved exactly where I said it conforms to a chart. It just shows to me that they are still working the stock. Because if there was nobody stepping in to buy, it would have just fucking created a 320. It stopped at 380. Someone's in here buying this shit. But I don't want to be the fucking bag holder. 420 is VWAP. It needs, so $4 is the over under now. So let's see these games. I'm out, dude. I sold. I'm out. I'm not going to touch it again. It's fucking weak shit. It may go to $4. I'm looking for a short is a no play. Once again, I have to use discipline. I made my money back. I have to use discipline. It may go to fucking 420 right now. I sold at 394. I'm out and I'm okay. I have to fucking discipline myself to not fucking be pissed if it goes to 450. I should not be pissed if it goes under. If it goes under, it's good because I'm going to wait for the bounce to do shorts. I needed to confirm one way or the other. Right now, it's limbo. It's an indeterminate trade. It's a coin toss. I don't know if it's going to go up or going to go down. It needs to choose a direction. Whew. That's fucking, yeah, that was fucking crazy. It's okay. I made back my money. I'm at the high of the day for my money. I'm cool. I am cool. I have no positions, guys. I am sitting pretty. I don't give a fuck. It's probably going to go because it got saved. See, I added here. I dumped it here. Now it's going to go. It's going to go. It's going to go because it scared the fuck out of people like me, man. I am. So now when it goes to 320, 350, I'm like, oh, I knew it. I told you so. I told you so. But it's scary as shit, guys. Seriously. These are not high probability trades. The high probability trade was the first bounce. Each subsequent bounce back to the support is a danger. Just like this. The first one worked. The second one, there was non-existent. So the next area is the 320. I wouldn't even fucking try 320, guys. Seriously, because it's fucking. Once it breaks 370, it's over. It's backside. I'm going to hammer that shit. Everyone's going to hammer that shit on every bounce. I hope this is helping, man. We're doing like real live analysis of this trade now. So let's recap of what we did. We talked about how I identified in the morning that ALQA was a sister play to this. a sympathy play, but it's actually a real play. So it did the same thing. So we got the meat of the move by going long. We identified it's not a short, it's a long. And at no time this indicator was a short until it had the $5 rejection line here. So I'm making sure I have no fucking position in this, okay? I am okay and content with not being in any position. It's gonna fucking free fall. Is it gonna free fall? Once again, 378 got saved. It's the 380 line, you see? So far, but I don't want to risk it. This is not an optimal hand for me to risk. Is it a short? Let's see if it's a short. I'm gonna wait. The fucking trapping. Who the fuck knows? I don't want to get involved. I don't want to lose money on a short. I don't want, because if you're shorting, you're chasing. This is the bottom of the fucking channel of the line. You're shorting at the fucking bottom. You are right now anticipating it will drop. That's how you lose money, when you anticipate. I like for confirmation. There is enough meat on the bone back to $2.50 for me to wait until confirmation, for me to short. So right now, it's a coin toss. I'm avoiding this stock. It's heavy as hell. I want to short this stock. I do not want to short it here at the fucking line. So first resistance is here, around the 410, 415, then 450. Let's see if they save it, guys. I hope they fucking save it so we can fucking short. $5, 450, and then $5. Those are the spots to short. Why? Because the chart has been formed. We know what the tops are. We know what we can anticipate. On the way up, it's called front side. We don't know what the top is. In my opinion, the top has been formed already. It broke down one whole support line and about to break down the second support line. So it broke two major supports. These are major supports. There's someone stepping up and buying 378. See that, guys? There's someone stepping up and buying it. Someone's fucking buying this shit. I don't want to be in it. I don't know what's going to go up or down. Let's see what the fucking prognosis is on this. Avoid. End of the day, avoid. Fuck it. It's not worth it. It's not fucking worth it. The easy trade was in the morning. Identify the easy trades in the morning. The best trade is entering the zombie hour. Off of a big wash. Look at this. Look at this, guys. 1030. This is a 1030 line right here. 1030 time. It went from 450, 460, boom, down to 380. Zombie, zombie, zombie. I loaded it up here. I dumped it on the way up. This time of play, learn it. You can do it, dude. You can do this. This is not a fast trade. This is a methodical pre-planning trade. I planned around the zombie move. I've planned around the first bounce. The first bounce. Oh shit. Let's see if it's gonna break. I shorted it. 370s. Let me see. I would stop out. 380. Let's see. Got a little short around 370s. And now I'm short. Because remember, I didn't hold the 378. I'm short. Let's see. It may fucking drop again. I slammed it some more. 365. I added to a winner. Now I'm in decent position. 370s and 365. I shorted it. Taking a little risk. Let's see if they save it or not. I'm hoping other people, it'd be like 320 something. 329. I'm going to take some off there. I'm good. See, you see how I did it? So I just turned from a long to a short because 370 did not hold. So I fucking slammed the bid. And now I'm hoping everybody is underwire. They're going to fucking crush this shit down. Look at that shit. Come on, biatch. Someone is still stepping up and buying. But, dude, they cannot fucking hold the floodgates any longer, guys. We just fucking nailed this short, too. So that's the difference between confirmation and anticipation. I waited for it to confirm. There's enough meat on the bone. Let's see if they save it or not. I'm not slamming anymore, guys. This is, you see, it should have fucking free fell to 320s, under 350 at least. So let's see. Maybe I'll take some off. Who the fuck knows? Let's see. This is very manipulated. Who the fuck knows what it's going to do? But it's broken. The chart is broken. Fuck, I didn't save it. The chart is broken. So when the chart is broken, I'm going to wait and add more 380s. So I'm going to add on pops. When the chart is broken, now it's a backside of the trade. So I just went from going long to going short once the line, the support line was broken. I took a little bit off here just in case so I can add back. Took it off a little bit here just in case. The 350 like around here, who the fuck knows, dude? You see what I'm saying? I'm just waiting right now. Paid myself a little bit. I took off 1/4 of my position. So I showed you the concept of slamming when the confirmation is in. And then I told you, I gave a concept of adding to a winner and then paying myself a little bit so that I don't get fucking, who the fuck knows? Remember, it's still manipulated shit. It should have just dropped down to here, dude. I was waiting around here. I was waiting around the 320s to cover. So let's see where this fucker bounces. $320 is fucking the VWAP. People are dead underwater. So now they're just waiting to get the fuck out, in my opinion. Every bounce is going to get sold into. Let's see if that's true. Unless these guys own the fucking float and then they just pour $1 million into it. I'm still in 3/4 of my position. $380 line would be great. If $380 line would be great. It's $4. $390 line. Let's see. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Will they save it or not? They're not going to save it. It's dead. It's dead. Bye-bye. 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 Now I am going to put orders. Every time it bounces, I'm adding to a fucking winner. I could slam here if I want to. So sick, guys. You see how we read that? You see how we read that shit? Fucking nailed that shit. We fucking nailed it. We don't need to nail it from $5. There's enough meat on the bone to wait for the confirmation. Look at that shit. There's enough meat on the bone to wait for the confirmation. I didn't have to fucking take paper cuts, 25 paper cuts to figure this shit out. Now I will have my scaling routine in to get the fuck out at certain areas. Let's see where it is. I can hold it. I can get out. I like to pay myself a little bit. Let me see. I'm going to do 330s, 320s. Doesn't hurt to pay yourself a little bit. I hate these slow movers. Someone's fucking manipulating. Oh, is it SSR? It's not SSR. I hate these slow movers. There's a fucking, this like, dude, it should just slam down because it can whipsaw back up so fast. Who the fuck knows? I took some off at 339. just paying myself along the way. See how weird, dude? It just stopped there. Like some motherfucker's buying it. Some guy is supporting this shit. Took a little bit off. Took more off. I don't want it to fucking turn and didn't pay myself any. I took some off at 342 and 340 and 338. 338 and 342, I took some off. I am in now half of my position. Less than half of my position left. Come back to the 380 line. I'm fucking add more. See this area here, the 350 line, guys? You see how it came and stopped here? That's why I was like kind of weary. In order to be fucking boom, go down, it needed to go with speed. Some guy stepped in and fucking did a buy order. It stopped that shit. It should have fucking free fell. Let's see what it does. See, now it just fucking popped 10 cents. It's fine. The chart is broken. 419, 420 is VWAP. The chart is broken. I need to get a bottle of water. I've been talking for like 2 hours. This is the longest daily recap, but I think this is pretty fucking sick recap, guys. We fucking did a live trade and we talked about it. We went long in the morning, ALQA, and we fucking nailed the short. Those that want to anticipate could do the $5 line, which, like I said to you, I mean, dude, man, we don't have to be the best trader. You just need to just capture certain moves that are high probability moves. And so I didn't fucking make $5 all the way here. You know, I didn't fucking make this whole thing, but I just captured the easy move. And so as a day trader, you take those situations, right? You can't be in every single move all the time. So you take the high probability ones. And so I just identify you how to read going from front side to back side. So we just saw the 480 line. That's where I slammed it. The 470s, I slammed it when it did not hold. And so that's going from front side to back side. And see how that happened? 370s was a big support. Here it goes again. Let's see if it bounces. Let's go, baby. Let's go back up. I am okay with it bouncing up. I took off more than half. I'm holding the rest for 320 and lower. Here we go. 320s. Let's go, biatch. Nope. I'm always content on crying. Every trade's a cry. There's no such thing as nailing it perfectly. If you nailed it, you should have more size. If you covered, you should have covered it lower. So don't get into this hindsight bullshit. Could have done, could have, should have. Just fucking, do your repetitive, boring routine, high probability over and over. Still in this sucker, near 370 average. Yeah. We said $5 was the line too. I mean, in theory, if that would have been a good short, but hindsight, like yesterday's shit kept going up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Usually the sympathies never go as high as the main guy. So this was the second copycat. I wouldn't call it a sympathy because there was real news associated with it. Sympathy are plays that are pumps around the real play that have no basis for it being up. Like no news. In this case, they did have a news. This is just, so I wouldn't call this a sympathy play. I maybe call it a copycat play. Even those are not as strong. But sympathy plays are definitely not as strong. Copycats may or may not, but those is struggling now. I want one more drop to cover into. Yeah, dude. This recap is still going. How long have we? Come on, 320s. Come on. That would be sick. That's 50-cent move, man. And you know what, man? This is stress-free trading. I recognize when to go long. I recognize when the backside. I'm not going to go long anymore. This is all shorting. Short every pop. 320, so it's gonna hit. Let's see. Unless everyone's coming above me. There's some guy that's still eating it. See, it's fucking some dude still eating it. There's some big guy that has a shitload of shares, like covering this shit all the way down, guys. That's what I see. There's someone covering this shit all the way down. I haven't eaten. I didn't drink any water. These recaps are like brutal for my health. Anybody trade along with me? I don't want you guys to trade, but did anybody actually take some of these trades out of curiosity? Anybody take the short? Oh, you bitch. I was 329, man. Somebody fucking rammed it up. I saw someone eating all this shit above my fucking 320s. So I keep telling you guys this. Half of the work is figuring out which stock to trade. Once you know the stock to trade, you pick a direction. There, is it going to bounce? I'm going to fucking add more. So the hard part is picking which stock to trade. Once you know what stock to trade, it's figuring out which direction. So once you know those two things, guys, you can make money. So don't just jump into. I see people like, hey, what do you think of the stock? It's up. Is it a short? That's how you fucking lose, dude. You don't just fucking look for fucking anything that's up. Just because the stock is up doesn't mean it's an automatic short. Just when a stock is down doesn't mean it's an automatic buy. You have to fucking see the ones that matches your picture that you're going to trade. So we call that a thesis, right? I'm looking for situations where I can take advantage of an edge that I've seen before that I can replicate. Oh, you bitch. Fucking bounce. 347, I added some back. I'm going to scale every 10 cents to a short. I assume the stock is dead, so I'm scaling back the short that I covered. This would be crazy. They fucking saved this shit, huh? Okay, guys, any questions? This is sick. It turned out a lot better than I thought. We had an example of in the morning how to figure out how to target a stock to be a certain picture. So I painted a picture of this being a copycat merger with no dilution, similar to ASNS. And so I went long all the way up until the afternoon. Remember, afternoon is always what I call the trend reversal time. I say that around the 2:30, but it could be any time. It could be any time. And today it happened sooner. It happened around 1 o'clock. But the fact that I understand this observation, this is an observation. It's not a law, guys. It's not a physics law. You know, you can't make equations out of this shit. It's an observation. So in science, you have things which are laws and concrete laws, and then you have what's called observations. Okay, and then you observe some certain things. You know, you can see predictability, and this is in biology. They call it observation because you can't have a law like a physics law, right? So you have an observation. You observe that around 10 o'clock, this person goes to sleep. It's not a fucking law. He can go to sleep at 11 or 9, but around 10 he goes to sleep. So I observed based upon my experience that in the afternoon, when a stock keeps going up like this, it has to retrace. It doesn't have to. I mean, usually it retraces. Yesterday was a killer. It never retraced. Today retraced. Today it acted normal. But today it retraced earlier. So we were cognizant of this. We are aware of this observation. So I canceled my orders. And then I waited for the over underline, which determines is this backside or front side. Notice how fast it fucking tanked after 370 broke. So I slammed it. ALQA for tomorrow. Exactly. Tomorrow's going to be the low-hanging fruit where we're going to short. Sick, huh, guys? This is sick. Jeez, my jacket. All this, I hope this webinar still, I did for 2 hours. I don't know what time. How long has this webinar been running? We started at, holy crap, we started at 11:30? Dude, this is the longest fucking webinar ever, dude. Anybody misses this? So we basically did live trading today, guys. I didn't want to do live trading ever, but we basically did live trading. I was looking for one wash to cover. It's having 350 line. It's trying to form a line right now. Let's see. The problem right now I see is this. The volume is fucking sketchy as shit. Look at the prints. Hardly any volume going across the tape, guys. So be careful about slamming this area. It could be a big fucking trap. It could be a big fucking trap. There's just no liquidity. I'm not adding this area. There's just no liquidity for me to add. So you always want to trade around liquidity too, man. Liquidity plays a big role how you can cover this fucking shit. If there's no liquidity, everyone's chasing for the same fucking entry and exits. I've been very patient with this. I've been holding this shit. Let's fucking see what happens. I am willing to just take it all off too. If I fucking, come on, go down. There we go. Go down, bitch. Okay, I took some off at 339 area. I'm on liquidation mode now. It's just the volume. It just sucks for me, guys. Normally I'll be slamming more, adding to winner and all that. Just the volume just sucks. It's just not liquidity. And I'm afraid that if someone has size and there's 10 guys with size that he starts adding, this will get spiked back up. So I'm just holding my winner, scaling out. I don't need to be slamming here. If it bounces up, I'll add. Over here is a no trade. Looks like I'm going to get my 320s. We'll see. 320 never hit. I took some off. Remember, I'm very small size now. I took a lot off of the 330s, 340, 40, 330s. I'm holding it very small that I can risk running. Whew. What a fucking trade. I need to get a piece of fucking something to drink. Let me get a bottle to drink. Hold on. I'll be right back. All right, well, fucking miss. Nothing. Guys, is this worth the fucking $179 month fee? Just this fucking session? This is, yeah, I think this is better than any fucking DVD that you're ever gonna buy. I tell you that right now. We should package this as a DVD. This is the Trading Fish second DVD. I have a very small size, and I'm gonna if it fucking breaks 350 something, I'm done. 350 is the line right now, guys. The over underline, if it breaks 50, I might just take the money. That's pretty much it. So now it's towards the end of the day. It hit the areas we wanted. We may not have made much on the short, but if I was aggressive, if I didn't lose yesterday, I would be more aggressive. I lost yesterday, so I wasn't aggressive around the $5 line. In hindsight, it looks easy as shit. It looks fucking so obvious. But the fear was yesterday running to 560. But that's so stupid. Why? This is the problem with losing. When you lose, your confidence is gone, all that stuff. So my goal today after yesterday's loss wasn't that bad. It's just a fucking confidence like killer because like how could I be so stupid? It's a fucking long all the way. My goal today was just to be green, just to fucking end the day green. Surprise, surprise. I mean, fucking I did okay. See that guy 350 broke. Good thing I was covering at 330s. I'm looking to so let's save it 350. So 350 is the line. If it breaks, I'm done. I made the easy money. I'm chill. Let the guys just fucking clean this stuff up and wait for tomorrow. And hopefully the higher lines I'll short into the $4 line, 380 and $4 line. Right now they're consolidating. They're playing the games. You see that, guys? I am going to just fucking take my money and get out. If you have balls, you go for the long. It's building a higher low. Instead, I took the cover. I'm done, guys. Made pretty good money. And I educated you guys. Sick trade, guys. Any questions? Watch it go lower, but it's fine. Remember, you have to train yourself not to have FOMO. Train yourself. It's okay. You don't need to get the tops and bottoms. It's okay. You make your fucking money, you leave. Wait for the better setup to come, and then you hammer it again. Oh, I'm exhausted. How long is this recap? Anything else, guys? This is pretty cool, man. I hope it just fits. This video might be huge, but so that's what it is. And that was the main play. I fucking killed these other plays, AEMD and all this. I've made money on MBRX. I made money on this shit too. We wouldn't talk about this. I shorted it here. Remember, we were all crying about MBRX. So at the open, when it popped up, I shorted around the 150 line. I covered it all of this flat line here. I'll post it on Twitter and stuff, but that's not important. AMD, I shorted in the open as well. AEMD. Let me see what I did here. AEMD. Okay. All right, man. That looks good. Now I'm going to cry because fucking 320 came. You see how the trap is? I'm so stupid. Now I'm looking at myself. I'm so stupid. I'm going to chase. Yeah, I fucked up the last cover, but you know what, man? You can't be perfect. I'm just trying to tell you, this is it. I'm trying to do the best of my ability to trade. I'm not the best trader in the world, and so I have to live with my limitations. My limitation is always been fear and greed. Fear and greed, which is everybody's thing. You know, I would have covered here anyway. So I mean, I left some money on the table, but fuck, dude. So but in hindsight, when I look back, you see how they tricked the 350 line? 350 never really truly broke. It hit 350 and went down 2 times. So 350 line was indeed a resistance. It barely went over, man. I don't know why I fucking covered. In hindsight, I don't know why the fuck I covered. I'm still learning. Every day you learn. You know, this is the newbie amateur cover. I'm still a newbie amateur. I'm an amateur professional, you know. So, I mean, every day you learn. So I'm just trying to do a daily recap to teach you guys. This is something that you can do too. And you don't have to be a perfect trader to make money. You just have to recognize certain things. So I'm going to recap and I'm going to end this video, okay? We identified the stock, painted the picture that it's a low float. It's going to be a copycat of the stock that ran yesterday. No dilution. We went to the filing, no dilution. So I went long on every single dip. How do I go long? I pulled up my charts. I used my technical analysis to do my lines, my support lines, my resistance lines, and my pivot lines, right? And then in the afternoon, I was like, oh, shit. There's a 2 p.m. observation, trend reversal. Bow's rule. Bow's rule says zombie, 10:30. Bow's rule said 2 p.m. reversal. So I'm trading off of those rules. I'm trusting in God, and now we trust, right? And that's all I did. So I played that and waited, and sure enough, it did exactly what I said it would do. The reversal trend fucking came, and I got the fuck out. Don't catch the falling knife. The first bounce, we played, and we made money, and that's it. It should have bounced more. If it didn't bounce more, get the fuck out. Remember I said the first bounce is the one that's more high probability. The second bounce, you do it at your own risk. The third one, forget it. The third one, you're going to fucking lose. The third one's going to fall. And so that's what we did. We waited for the short. So we shorted on the 370. So I played this as safe as I can. Very conservative. If I was aggressive, I would be shorting at the $5 line. And then when it broke like this, maybe the $4 line. So I was scared because of yesterday. Fear. I'm human. If yesterday didn't happen, who knows? So I'm giving you an example of me being very conservative trader. If I was a conservative trader, I'm waiting for confirmation versus anticipation. So I confirmed that once it broke, I slammed the bid at 370. You know, I made money on the way up. I made money on the way down. So we traded money both sides. Sure, those guys that fucking lost all the way up, shorting, and will make money. But you know what, man? Not all of us have the bankroll. You guys don't have the bankroll. You guys don't have the stomach. You know, so that's you know, you trade. So I want to teach you guys to trade the higher probability setups until you get that bankroll, guys. Once you have the bankroll and you have the experience, now you can add more knowledge into your arsenal, right? More playbook. Now I'm fucking pissed. It's gonna fucking fall down to the 250 line. What can you do? What the fuck is it gonna do? It's gonna fucking, you know, I'm hoping it'll go back up. I can short it. But hey, now you understand, guys. So I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break, and I will let you guys go back to what you're doing. I'll see you guys back in the room, guys. Yeah, can we get a clap? That was a good one. See you guys later, man. I'm gonna end this right now. I'm gonna stop the recording and see how long I